Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. Welcome back. Right where we left him. Everyone's doing all right. Hey, I sorted out the gunsmith situation. You remember we were wrestling with that the other day. You know what was holding it up? This. Even though I was in the room at the power plant, this room back here, the marker is actually, the blueprint was right there in that trailer. I was in that trailer. And I did not grab the blueprint. Anyways. Went back and grabbed the blueprint after looking some things up online. There was mention of a number of other missions, side ops it might have also conflicted with, but that was the one. And after clearing 6, 108 popped up, 109 popped up. So yeah, I did those off stream. And I'm glad they're done because now we can customize weapons, and I've already customized the Renov, the tranquilizer version of that sniper rifle with the suppressor. Boom! I don't know, it's a little thing, but it's a big thing. It's something I wanted. Got it now. As far as the big snafu with the base and developing the R&D platform, when we should have left it mostly alone. Confusion over that. I'll just put that behind us. The tire base is nearly built. We're a little short on what we need to build the final support platform, and don't quite want to run out of common metal. Don't we need it just for basic deployments? So we'll do that soon enough. Everything else is built up. So I let some timers run. I did not install the mod to do them instantly. I just let the timers run. I had a day off, so I let the timers run. As for today, we should probably do lingua franca because we do need an interpreter. But if it weren't for needing an interpreter, I'd say let's just do side ops and mess around for a few hours. We'll see where things end up, but I don't know where my head's gonna be. Not sure we can get my head here. We'll see how well that works. Angel with broken wings. How did that happen? We just never did it. I never went after Malik. So we should probably do that too. Do both those things. We're in Africa now, but I neglected to do Angel with broken wings. What do we have for side ops? At least warm up with that. Something. Highly skilled soldier, Afghanistan. That at the mountain relay base? No, west of. That works for me. Like a small little outpost, watch post. You can see the, look at it here. See it in the background there. There's the customized Renov. I have to customize it again. There's something, once we upgrade the weapon, the base weapon that got customized, we'll have to redo that. Because this specific customization using the rank 2 gun will remain as such. It's not going to change when other things auto upgrade. As far as I remember, it's on us. Basic loadout's getting kind of expensive there. We're bringing sleep grenades, smoke grenades, C4. Is that really basic loadout? You never know what you'll need. Never know. The GAR's not very expensive. Night vision goggles are, but you don't leave home without them. And D-Dog! Hey, can we check his bond here? Got 50% bond with D-Dog. And Quiet's nearly ready to come out, right? Now that we're in Africa. Maybe it's even after lingua franca. Whistle, wait, do it! Edie! Bark. The stream title says On to Africa. Ah, Afghanistan. We can be on to Africa. Supposed to be on to Africa. Africa's ready for us anytime. I remembered to move the night vision goggles into the leftmost slot in the loadout, so that without having to manually select the low slot, I kept equipping the cardboard box when I wanted night vision goggles. I fixed that. Mostly fixed it. I'll find some way to... Yeah. D-Tug's already finding everybody. Okay. I just got a truck going by. I haven't even played with the suppressed sniper yet. Can you? Can't you climb up? We can't get up here. Or there. Fine, fine, fine. Might be up there somewhere. Oh, maybe we will get to play with it after all. Being watched. A larger camp than I was presuming. They say we replaced their snipers. A little of our own. Guy's a troublemaker. Not gonna Fulton him. One of the combat operation where you send out your team, you don't actually do anything yourself. Hey, Shags, welcome. Said something about destroying sheds and then enemies would not have as many helmets. Is that real? Greetings to you, sir. That's pretty cool. If that little menu mission that I did reduces the number of enemies wearing helmets in the field, even if it's temporary or limited to some portion of the map, that's fantastic. This guy. Are you a troublemaker? Not as far as we know. That looks... It could be a hat. Looks kind of like a helmet. Can't tell from here. I can't tell from here. You might be able to. That's a hat. DD. DD. We've been around this block before. You're gonna get shot. I want you to get shot. Watch my line of fire. It's too bad. You actually going up? The heck? Okay. Long weekend ahead for you. Might have to give this game a whirl now that you've actually got some time for it.
That's the target.
I mean, the gameplay's fantastic, even if Even if you don't care one whit for Metal Gear or the story, or even if you do care for Metal Gear and can't handle the story, or whatever. Yeah, it's worth it on many levels. So, how do I work the extra zoom levels? Oh, shit. Oh. That's a helmet. Maybe a little bullet drop. Or so much it didn't even reach him. Okay, he's a bit far. As it is. These two are gonna wake up. For too long they're gonna wake up. Let's make sure they don't. I can take one guy back to base, but we're not taking the troublemaker. You played a tiny bit of Ground Zeroes while it was on Game Pass? Enjoyed what you played? Even in that small sandbox that it was. Yeah, I thought they did a great job with that. I'm not sure what my plan is here, because I don't have one. Do you have sleep grenades? I mean, you can always just run in and knock everyone out, but if I want to do something remotely clean.
На Западе есть теория о том, что нефть получилась из остатков древних животных. Из гнивших трупов.
Hell, I deployed with them. I already paid for them. We may as well use them.
Что скоро она все закончится. Говорят, что этим специально пугают, чтобы задрать цены. Капитализм. У всего есть своя цена. Ладно, мне пора. Увидимся.
I work in the light. Probably not going anywhere. I'm not in any rush. We're gonna have people waking up, even the two in the tower. They're gonna wake up before. It won't be up there forever. Can't throw so well from a prone position. It's also really hard to see what you're aiming at from a prone position. Nice thing about DD, a lot of people will see DD and just wave him off. Of course, DD has abandoned me, so it's not DD. There you go. Oh, I decided to be more thorough, huh?
Контакт!
Probably throwing these all way too far, but see the tower waking up? I don't know if you caught that.
На 10 часов!
Heroism. That's Game and I have different definitions of heroism. That's okay. You're not a troublemaker, are you? The dude waking up? Yep. Just can see the balloon. He's a little groggy. We'll just knock him back out. Get that snake! Get off the damn ladder!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You are coming to work for us. That's how long I took. Everybody was waking up.
You gonna extract him?
Troublemaker.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
There, I just leave some
You
fuel or
gonna
something.
extract him?
Did. He is wearing a helmet, though. Not a whole lot I can do from behind. Pretty much goes right to the base of his neck. Is he wearing a helmet? Did I confirm whether it was a hat or a helmet? It's a hat. Nice. I put a different scope on the rifle as well as the suppressor.
He's coming too. Roger that.
They said 2 troublemakers. I think this guy was clean.
Subject on board.
We can
Leave the
fold
rest
in
to us.
storage containers now.
Good dog.
Get up here. No. I think we have mobility 3 now too. He's running a bit faster. Feels that way. Going up in the tower. Oh, good. That's why we got the suppressor. Think you're gonna be a problem here? Yes? Think you're gonna fall down and be a big problem here? Yes? Well, just say so. Just say so. Thanks. Somebody up above us searching. Yes. Nice. Nice. Nice medic.
He's coming too. Roger that. You gonna extract him?
Everybody must be on a cigarette break. You're the only one left.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Jay, your reply, please. Devi, hello. What are you doing? Oh yeah, they're leaving the tower. Doing well.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Eliminate the tank unit. We're near that. I have C4. Don't have hand grenades. Do have C4. We can Fulton a tank. Yeah, let's, why not? We haven't done that. We're near the first tank unit. I don't have stealth camo. We have it crafted, the first rank of it, but I haven't put it in any of the loadouts. Oh. Let's see what we can do here. I have smoke grenades. Smoke grenades, fold in the tank. Start there. DD, sniff them out. Alright, I see the tank. You're a little slow there, Dee Dee. Yeah, I'd growl too. How well does the smoke work to obscure a tank? Shit. Dee Dee? Dee Dee? Time to do your thing. That was more barking than I was expecting, but I don't use that command much, huh? No way I'm getting across the road. Already going back to their positions. Oh, mustered up. I think the two snipers would notice each other's absence.
That's the target.
Maybe not. Did they break the balloon? That sucks. I didn't really think they were gonna get that. Thought I'd be alright there. That could be bad though. No.
Boss, that's
Yes,
a serious
deodorant is gonna save me from the tank.
You'll need to treat it with first aid.
That's a joke. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Is there a way to just disable that so they don't even tease you with it? Because it's really stupid. I don't know where I am. They're guarding the tank. Of course they'd notice that. It wasn't about them noticing. It was about how quickly they responded with the way they I mean, guarding a tank. They were patrolling with a tank. They weren't guarding the tank. If you're walking alongside a tank, the tank is guarding you. Maybe that's a matter of perspective, but guarding the tank applies more to the video game, I think.
That's the target.
That's what I'm saying. They did, and they did it quickly. Really does count for a lot here. get away with aiming, so I can be spotted. Shit! Wrong guy. Not that one.
You captured an enemy vehicle. Just like weapons and items, you can use your iDroid to have vehicles you've extracted airdropped in. You can also let members of the combat unit use them on dispatch missions.
That was a little better.
Subject on board.
Hey,
The
Logan.
rest to us.
Do you bless the rains down in Africa, or you're still in Afghanistan, despite what I said? Uh-oh, Storm. Good luck, guy.
You gotta extract him.
Later, the tank will just honk to wake them up. If it sees they're down, will it see they're down if they're that close? And they might have been close enough to... Depends on the tank's looking at. DD, are we laying down in the sandstorm?
Good dog.
Combat unit level down. Somebody got killed. No injuries. We're still short. Are we still short? Common metal. We're getting close. I don't want to spend every bit of it as soon as we cross 48K. I don't know how much we need for regular deployments, but I want to go a little past that. Can you put on Toto? We do have a lot of tapes. Hey, RoboDeath. So what did I come out here for? Because I saw on the map that we were near the tank side up. Good evening. Go somewhere else. We don't need to... Yeah, let's go somewhere else. Free stuff! Completed side up. S rank. That. Just clearing these off. So these... I don't think I ever paid attention to them before, but reading the fine print made me interested. I've already done the ones for helmets and flashlights. This one says we'll cut off the supply of surveillance cameras. This one, supply of decoys. This one, supply of night vision goggles. Sweet. Do that. Then the B team. Same chance of success with a slightly greater chance of losing somebody. Afghanistan Central Base Camp, prisoner extraction. A lot of resources at the Central Base Camp. Or prisoner extraction in Africa, but we haven't done the mission for an interpreter yet. Should we do that? Do that. Lingua franca.
There's a violent power struggle going on within the contract forces of Africa, the PF that ran security for the Muffinda oil field. Most of their key people are Afrikaners, but naturally for a South African organization, some of its founders are British. Details are sketchy, but apparently the Afrikaners are holding these British personnel for interrogation near Kaziba camp. We've been asked to rescue one of them, a man known as the Viscount. We don't have the Viscount's exact location, but he doesn't speak the Afrikaners' language, Afrikaans. They'll need an interpreter who speaks English in order to interrogate him. Meaning if we tail the interpreter, he'll lead us right to the target. By the way, the contract specifies that it's all right to ignore the other British prisoners. But the final decision is yours, boss.
Okay, I remember a little bit of this. It's in at least 2 locations. We get depending on the time we get to choose the time we start this mission at. I seem to remember it passing into night. Maybe it has a default time, but we wait for the interpreter at a little shed or a cabin or something. Maybe I'm mixing up 2 different parts. Maybe the interpreter comes first and the shed or the cabin ends up being where he walks to where the Viscount is. And if I recognize the places, I might end up at the second location. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's gonna be familiar-ish. Kaziba camp. Deep smoke, night vision goggles.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Surrounded by carrots. playing my song. Didn't hear any comments, but some of our people are getting in a Jeep, aren't they? No, they're walking all the way. A different prisoner.
The CFA are all business. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be... That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too. If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. You found the interpreter. Now follow him to the target. Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. But don't extract the interpreter just yet. If he doesn't turn up, they won't be able to do the interrogation. If they then decide the target's no longer any use to them, they won't hesitate to kill him.
He's a boaster. Whatever. Figure out what he really is later.
That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
I think where he's going is a little cabin up behind that. Making a big loop around. Going. See where you're going. Might be inside this place. They're coming really fast too. What the hell? Hey. Hey. Coming really fast. Snake, how fast can you move? How fast can you move? How fast can you move? Bad case of Wolbachia. Nice. Nice. Where'd the boy go?
If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just
Interpreter
kill the
did show
target.
up. What are you talking about? Or is this only the first location? Did I not really get him to a second location? I may have jumped the gun. It's possible. And he'll just kill the target. Can we interrogate the interpreter? They suck that they were so smart and ran out of the building.
You may be able to offer some advice.
Well, I could wake the interpreter up and he may not have figured out what happened because... To radio it in, it can't be good. My memory. Telling him he was attacked. So we have a couple options. We can restart, we can checkpoint, we can play it out and see what happens. They're gonna go on some crazy alert. I already told him. Of course, besides the basic idea that they're going into an alert, I don't know what he told them because he's the interpreter. He's not working for us yet. But he'll probably continue doing his job. Damn, he hurt us. Not helpful.
Good.
So, I was mistaken. I thought this was his destination, but that was all too neat and tidy. I remembered him coming here, and I misremembered it being the end of the line. Good dog.
Good.
Okay. Think he'll stay here until the alert status is over? I'm supposed to go... He had a purpose. I wasn't supposed to mess with him. Left him alive now to see if I can fix that. Answer may be no. Maybe he just got a new escort.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
Where you getting that? Put someone back up in the
I did
tower.
some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
He's not moving anymore. I'm torn between just restarting the mission and just actually grabbing him anyways. Seeing where it goes from there. But I didn't have to let the alert happen. Another prisoner.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
guy? No.
Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by
Was
land.
it?
It's your
Okay.
choice.
That's good.
We can sure use that interpreter too. Think you can extract him?
Yes, I need the interpreter too. That 29 meters is a decoy if you didn't notice. There's a side op for one as well. Moving and shaking, dude.
All right, that's the interpreter extracted. All you need to do now is exfiltrate the hot zone. That prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information though. They're going to interrogate the target at night.
We already have the target. They're going to interrogate the target at night. That's good info. Good info. I don't know what we'd do without it. We don't need to go clean everybody out. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just screwing around. We should exfiltrate the hot zone.
You captured an enemy vehicle. Just like weapons and items, you can use your iDroid to have vehicles you've extracted airdropped in. You can also let members of the combat unit use them on dispatch missions.
No. will it? Tengu! Nice. Blueprint. Oh. If we can get out of the hot zone going this way. Hope we don't have to call a heli. There we go.
You made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
They get an alert though. Silly one. Aren't they all silly though?
And how? They're gonna tell stories about this one,
We get to
boss.
6. 6. Yes! Sweet. Good time too. Perfect stealth. No enemy combat alerts, but there was entering alert status. How does entering alert status equate with no enemy combat alerts? Combat alerts, alert status, combat alert status, different alerts. You know, I don't think I ever got that. Makes sense though. Alert status, we're looking for someone, we don't know what happened. Combat alert, I'm fighting someone right now.
It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one.
It's your department.
By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?
Emblem, spear. Copper bison. Thunder iguana. Raving mongoose. Materials engineer, cunning stallion. Okay.
Boss, one of the latest missions to come
Let's
in is connected to the
respawn
walker
us.
gears.
Nice.
This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission
If
list.
they respawned any A+ soldiers. We're right here, and they're right here. Let's at least check them out. That's so weird, though, considering what we just finished doing. But he might see this, but no longer on mission. Face plant! Dude was tired, give him a break. You might want a break one day too, you know. Coming to you, boss. that was a little silly of me. Wait for him to hold still. I could see he was adjusting his position. Like you are. Uh-oh. Hey. Make sure no one's a complete flunky before we send him off.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Hopefully the guy under there is a flunky. Leave him. I'm gonna stop picking up CDEs if they don't have at least a B, and I should probably start being more picky than that. Gonna wake up in a minute though.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Snake. Leave him there. Leave him there. With a headache. Go back to base. Let's check in. Got tapes. We might just have.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this.
buddy.
Quiet.
We might just
Meet
have
me
a
at
new
her cell
buddy.
Here on the base.
Yes, I can meet you at her cell on the base. I'm on my way, almost.
Thanks.
I guess we'll get the tape out of the way, but. Spread of walker
Hard to
gears.
believe how many of those bipedal weapons have popped up around Africa. When did that start? No more than 6 months ago. Didn't really hit me until I came here.
They're not supposed to be in use yet. Emmerich says they were still doing the last round of fine-tuning.
The doctor has no idea. His research is already
47, we're getting
black
close.
mark. Both sides of the Iron Curtain will have it by now.
48.
Even so, they're spreading much too fast. Sure, the walker gears can operate in any terrain. Their mobility's just as good in the jungle as it is in the desert. That would come in handy in a place like Africa. They are modules that can one day be used as nuclear weapon systems. And with that in mind, the numbers are way too large. There must be another reason they're so widespread.
Like what?
It's all about needs. To small-time outfits like most of these private forces, this product is a dream come true. Hell, it goes beyond PFs. This is the ultimate weapon, the forbidden fruit, for anyone with an enemy to fight and people to defend.
The nuclear deterrent.
Exactly. Sounds familiar, huh? PFs are all operating off your playbook. You created these times. But could this be the new weapon in Africa that Emmerich talked about? If it is, why is Cypher letting everyone and his brother get their hands on one? What comes next? Selling nuclear weapons in the open? Making them public property?
Why don't they give that a try? Then the next war really will be fought with sticks.
Right. The man we're dealing with isn't foolish enough to make a suicide pact with the world.
So,
Ding.
what is Cypher really up to?
Ding. Anybody played with the Fockles? I think I have. I really liked it. This variation, double barrel conversion. 33. There's just so many. So many things. Grom, I like the basic Grom. Stand to upgrade that a little more. Alright, back to base. Franco with an S rank. Upgrade the Blackfoot. further reduced dispatch time. Am I going to equip it? I mean, I've already got one that's pretty quick. How fast is it coming in? I think rank 3 is fast enough. How much do we want to spend on it? Not really deploying them in missions. There's at least one time later when we'll want it to come in real quick, but oh, who knows? IDOP. What did we open up here that's marked? Visit quiet. That's where we're going. And even though that's a pretty straightforward infiltration mission, nothing too fancy, I think we're gonna digress into side missions and other stuff and even backtrack to Afghanistan for Angel with Broken Wings before we get anywhere near footprints of phantoms. So let's go back to base, maybe bring Quiet out to run some side ops. There's that other side op to extract an Afrikaans interpreter. We already now have one. Go. Woof.
Are we just here to suffer, Jay?
Some days it feels like it. Here's the blueprint I remembered on the wall. Can I trigger before I can grab the blueprint? Grab it. Right there, man.
She,
We'll grab it later.
refuses to wear clothes.
I know. I won't worry about the
The
blueprint.
last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes.
Hi, Quiet.
Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English, but she never speaks, sweats, or breathes. What? Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her.
Yes, she's gonna shower for us now.
But she can't be submerged.
Watch what she does. Ah, you do that when you shower?
What's wrong with her?
Okay, that's a little different.
Through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look,
She seems happy though.
see that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious, but some of the staff
Think
Thanks,
she's
Summer.
contagious.
is starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful.
She'll be useful. She'll
Next
be
time
useful.
you go out, you keep her in mind.
Emblem. Is that what that was? Let's run around on the base a little bit. And didn't we pick up a second wandering Mother Base soldier? And I'm not sure I took the picture to Paz yet. Checking the side up list. Wandering Mother Base soldier. We did 2, so let's see if we have a picture for Paz. And before we go up to Paz, I saw a diamond. How do we get over there? Oh, get out of the way! Sorry. Yes, staff morale increased. Let me just shove you out of the way because I'm looking for a diamond. Where the diamond I saw was. Is it just beneath? There's one. I don't know if that's the one I saw. There's the one I saw. Alright. This is Snake's special place.
Oh, Snake.
Hi, boss.
What is it, Snake?
Found you another picture. You like pictures, right?
Remember Professor Galvez on his instrument during Feast Day? Woo. Such a funny sound for a musical instrument. He said the Soviets invented it. Everyone sure seemed impressed. Music has no borders. The
Peace.
professor taught me that. Where's Professor Galvez anyway?
Why don't you think about it?
I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts. Could you let me rest?
Obtain the parachute emblem 3A++. Just for picking up the thing that you leave there for everyone? Hardly worthy of a reward.
There is going to be a kind of festival held on Mother Base. They are calling it Peace Day. Snake and his men may be without a nation, but they are still an army. And that means sometimes they have to fight the bad guys. Of
Bad
course,
guys.
they should not fight at all. It is obvious to me that any problem can be solved with reasonable discussion. Maybe Snake and the others think so too, because the idea is to set aside war for one day a year and relax in peace. I do not know how it came about, but apparently Snake and Miller got the idea while they were talking, and everyone on Mother Base went along with it. To think that deep down they all share a love of peace, that makes me happy. But never mind that.
But never mind
Somehow
that.
I have ended up singing on stage. Miller was all, "Come on, both our names mean peace. It will be great." Why does that mean we have to be in a band? Then he roped Professor Galvez in too, saying, "Hey, Galvez comes from peace too. We are the perfect act." I am not sure Miller really understands the origins of the name Galvez. But then again, you always have to take Miller's talk with a grain of salt. What I cannot believe is he went and told everyone we'd be performing together without even asking my opinion.
I'm going nowhere. I'm just running.
Now everyone thinks it is all been decided. I like to sing, but I have never had to perform in front of a crowd. I do not think I'm up to this. But everyone seems to be looking forward to it. I guess I would hate to let them down. And anything is better than letting Miller sing. Oh, that was mean. Miller said he was going to write a song for us.
Roger.
I wonder what it will be like. It is funny. The more nervous I get, the more I find myself looking forward to it.
On station at LZ! Gaining altitude.
Keeping an eye out for diamonds as we fly away. Titanium sloth. Distinguished service medal.
Looks like you've
Quiet.
gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons.
Do it.
I've already talked it over with the R&D team.
They said let's do it.
Being a scout sniper, there are two tasks you can give Quiet. The first is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course,
Bond.
this is
That's
all
what we need. We gotta get her
assuming
bond
she's willing
level
to
up.
follow orders.
Yeah, so there's that. Couple things. Of course, we want her to be quiet. But we also want her to be non-lethal at times. I mean, she's a real headhunter. We turn her loose, or just she gets loose and she'll just start. She'll cap everyone real fast. That's really where we want to end up. Bond level 80. And we have everything else? Good. Sinful butterfly. You get the right blueprint, and it's her best weapon, I guess. That's right, her blood outfit can be covered in blood, fake blood, to scare people. I mean, I guess it's just bond level for all this stuff, bond level. Let's take her out and have her start scouting, not assassinating, if we can help it. Surveillance cameras, decoys. How often are we seeing surveillance cameras? At some point, we're gonna end up on the airport and other places. Let's do the surveillance cameras. 95, 15. Then the B team again. A little mean, but I'd rather lose the B team KIA and then replace them with some new pickups than send the A team. Because they have the same chance of success. B team is more likely to lose someone. And we are really getting close. Might even be unlocked here. It's unlocked. How close are we? We have 48,665. We could start on the final platform now. It's gonna take a few hours. I don't think it matters too much if we do it right away. I don't want to have trouble with deployments. I don't want to run out of common metal. Just wait an hour or something. Then we'll get that going. Or I'll start it at the end of the stream and we'll have it ready tomorrow. We've got Plenty of troops in the waiting room. 81 now, and we nearly have a full base. We don't have a security team yet. That's a little later. Make a quick run through to see if we have any troublemakers that snuck by. Boasters, not the end of the world. Troublemakers, though. Creeping Raptors still out on deployment. Troublemaker, harassment. Fuck off. You're in danger and Quiet's around. She will fire. It said she doesn't have a tranq rifle nor a suppressed one. She will make noise and kill them. You said it. That's exactly what will happen. Yes. But we need to build a bond with her, so... Okay. The bond has to begin somewhere. Plantation. Extract the interpreter, even though we already have one. Sure. Let's go. East of Kaziba camp. Yeah, let's see. Smoke, sleep, C4, 20 deployment costs are fine. Let me not forget to bring Quiet. We don't have any other outfits for her. And she can only wear her own special outfits until later special circumstances. Because her skin needs to breathe, you see? Okay, that's the explanation. Sorry, Didi, no time with you now. No, we will have time with Didi. We gotta make progress. I mean, good thing D-Walker doesn't have any feelings, because D-Walker's just forgotten. D-Horse, not forgotten. We're developing some new battle dress for D-Horse. Want to protect. Must protect our friends. D-Walker, though, drive off a cliff, into walls. Quiet? What do you know? Can we even tell her to scout right away? Or do we have to build up some bond first? We'll find out in a minute. I hardly ever use D-Walker until the moment I discovered that D-Walker goes about 50 miles an hour. And that changes things. The D-Walker just it's like a turbo Segway or something. Be careful down there, boss. D-Walker's near-death experience. Ah, the humming is back. And I know not everyone likes the humming. You know who likes the humming? You feel ashamed of your words and deeds? Which ones? In regards to Quiet? No. Asking if I have any regrets in life? Sure. That's another story. Alright, where are the... Let me see here. Quiet. Talk to Quiet.
Quiet.
Quiet. Or did I just tell her to be... Did I tell Quiet to be quiet? You're humming too loudly, Quiet. Where's her button? Do you remember the buttons for this? Do I tell her to go scout? Not through the scope. Figured it was here. Let's see, location. The Kaziba camp or the plantation. Has to be in the right marker. Maybe she can't scout quite yet. Or she just kind of does it. Did you see it? Did you see something I missed? I mean, she's scouting, but she's doing her own thing. I haven't directed her to scout an area that I'm going to yet. So she'll figure out and move, and she'll scout at some point. If you want her to scout in advance where you're going to, that you only ever scout a base or an outpost. So the plantation doesn't count? Or do I need to be on a different screen? Oil field, Kaziba camp. And without Dee Dee, I won't have a lot of situational awareness. All those things that might be around. Nearby enemies popping up before I get anywhere near them. He's not around. Not around. Remember that. The intel team spotted a few things. Go to the map, with up and down you can select an actions. Quiet scouting's in there too. Thank you, I'm gonna go check that. That sounds familiar and I did not remember it. Also go to the mission menu where there's a buddy option. Two of them.
Is you okay?
Oh shit, I missed it. Oh, damn. Well, it almost worked. Yell at. Well, they're catching up with my shots. That's unfortunate. Shit. Hold still, dude. How many times do you think I can miss that one guy who's not really wavering that much?
Hey, you okay?
Getting his buddy up. Fine, but your buddy's gonna wonder why you're asleep. Hold still, buddy man. Damn. Suppressor's gonna be gone shortly. There goes the suppressor. That's okay, though. Boom! Alright, we're gonna need a supply drop. Because that one guy... Position, nice. Position, heal thyself. Bolt in thyself.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
These cost 10k each. I should look to see whether they are... Yeah, red like that. 7,500 is probably a red container, and I didn't check. 750 is... You know, 10% of that, but still costs 10k to haul it off. Cleanup crew. They just check.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Is that a sandstorm coming in? Hey, what? I didn't go for the tape in the last mission. I heard where was that? Was it the side op, the main op? I didn't go for the tape? What the hell? I got distracted. I forgot about the tape. Someone kicked me. I didn't forget about the tape. Dee Dee's also not here to point out all the resources and all the buildings nearby. That's pretty convenient. All right, let's try this again. You go to the map with up and down, you select. So, if I want to have her scout the plantation. There we go, there we go. Quiet scout. I need to get on the marker. Thank you again. Awesome. That's where we're going.
There's an Afrikaans English interpreter operating somewhere in that area. If you extract him, he could be plenty useful for us. That's the target.
Huh, all right. A couple zoom levels on this. Really didn't hear, huh? Recon complete.
You gotta extract him.
Oh shit.
Guard down, so.
I thought I heard someone
At
else.
least it took that helmet with it.
Oh shit, Quiet's killing people. Quiet, Quiet on the move. Let's see. Quiet, abort. Quiet, abort. This is... We're nowhere near, but she saw me get... She heard... Quiet, stop it! Hey. Return to the ACC. This is quiet. Stop her from killing people here. Quiet, you're a killer. Yeah, that's right, you. You're a killer. Okay, some more of these opened up. Gas masks, more helmets, decoys. So they keep popping up. I guess we want to keep doing those if we want to keep the enemy ranks from having those resources replenished. I've really done that before. Highly skilled soldier. Okay. Prisoner extraction back in Afghanistan. Honey. Infantry, mine clearing. Extract the materials containers. My favorite. been down this way. So we're gonna pass by Nova Braga. Sort of. The location we're going to isn't much of anything, so where Quiet goes and scouts, nobody knows. Maybe we could ever scout the station and we could just kind of go this way. Airport's a big deal infiltration. Not rushing that. Any tricks for building up the bond level more quickly? Using commands like scout, does that help? Anything you can do multiple times? Anything you can do while deployed that affects it, besides not injure your companion? One thing you didn't see, because I was trying to fix up the legendary gunsmith side quest off stream the other day. You didn't see me throw a sleep grenade at a target, and Dee Dee ran in, and they both fell asleep. And Dee Dee got like 4 ticks of decreased bond while sleeping. That one off. Godias, greetings. Thank you for the host. Hey. What's wrong with taking a nap anyways? Didn't seem like such a big deal.
Be careful down there, boss.
See how Quiet drops? Well, normally that does not hurt her. But she... Nice. But she has been hurt before by such things. He took up that position, the scout. Outpost. I can scout as fast as she can, unless that's not the target she's after. Could be, yeah. See her moving around on the map. She found a couple others out there. See the sparks run down the pole at one point? One of my missed shots? I wonder what that was about. Found another. A lot of the more aggressive strategies, like throwing a smoke or a sleep grenade, probably wouldn't work with Quiet, because she would take action. She would immediately use lethal force. So... How many bodies can you fit in a dumpster? Does it get full? sure they stack. I asked the other day and someone answered I missed it. I did not look it up. No, no, don't do that. So one? Is it just one per dumpster? Seems to be one. Emblem word alive. They're normally stunned, they'd wake up. Counselors, sweet. No, do you just... No, there's a guy in there. Get out, Snake. We want to spend special time with him. We want to get him out and send him back to base. My dumpster buddy.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Well, that's bizarre. Heavy. Nice.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Never mind. All good. Don't need him.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You guys are my best
KG!
friends. We're taking
1 year!
turns. We've always been together.
More!
We're four of a kind, having fun all day, palling around and laughing away. Just best friends are we. I love you guys.
KG! Thank you! Thank you very much for your sub. A year plus whatever it is. Thank you very much. No matter what it is. Cheers to you. Hope you're doing alright out there. Today. Is it Thursday? It's Thursday. The almost day. Everyone, almost weekend.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for the host as well. Okay, what's next? I don't mean to be so OCD about the fruits and vegetables, all the flowers that are laying around. Can't help myself. Out by Quiet, there's some more. Where's she watching from? Snake. Don't embarrass yourself in front of Quiet. Get up that hill. Come on. It's 10 p.m. and it's still 72. That's disgusting. Today might be our hottest day ever on record in Fort Collins. It might hit 103 degrees. If it hit 104, that would be our all-time record for any day, period. And the forecast is about 102, 103. Yummy, right? Okay, that was extract minerals containers. This is alright, prisoner extract. Just can't handle it. What are you doing mostly? Just Windows fans? How are you coping? Besides the fact that you can't, how are you attempting to cope? Haven't gotten much sleep because of it. That's one of the first things to go. I have a really hard time sleeping well or falling asleep if I'm too hot. I can't be awake. I'm just kind of, you lay there, right? Half passed out and... But I end up without a marker. Quiet found our prisoner. Good. Yeah, fan. Critical, even. Rather than focus on my surprise that you don't have a fan, let's go with, yay, getting a fan. That's good.
That's African peach. The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer. A truck. The back.
It's a truck.
Empty.
Looks like they might have a sniper up and past Quiet, but can't really ever do anything about that. I can spot them, I'll snipe their sniper. Lights exploding is never suspicious. It is if they're close enough. But if they're, what, 30, 40, 50 meters, depending on time of day and conditions. conversation here, aren't they?
Voor die mensen in die gebied dat in twee etnische groeperings verdelen.
Ja, hele ondersteuning.
Kan jy hulle van mekaar onderskei? Hulle almal lyk vir my
Don't
dieselfde.
scream so loud.
Veldbeheer, gesigte, selfs die
Yeah, that was smart.
Kom ons check dit uit. Volg my. Edit. Even beelden. Net.
You gotta extract him.
Blueprint? Nice.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I thought I was stuck.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Not today, not today. Hey, we're due for a break. Let's take a break. So we're gonna take a break in a minute.
Okay, subject is in.
B staff KIA. Hey, Beardy Baldy, when you said lights exploding, it was never suspicious. I didn't say hi, by the way, if you're still there. Yes, we're gonna take a break in a minute, though. Helmets, yeah, I don't want enemies with helmets. Who wants their enemies to have helmets? Not too far from the mineral containers. Maybe when I get back from a break, we'll just head up that way. Mine clearing. We'll just keep wandering with quiet. We'll need a supply drop quite yet. Oh wait, forgot about their sniper. Go get him out of there. Truck's worth more than the... I mean, it's worth more than the 10K it'll take to haul it off. That's,
You gotta extract him.
am I planning to sell it or what? Alright. The big truck. Whatever it is, it's worth more than 10K. Am I doing... I don't know. I said I was going to take a break, right? Let's do that. Safe spot to take a break. Doubting there'll be any patrols, but guess we'll find out. I'm just gonna leave Snake hiding here. Here, take a nap, dude. See you all in a few. 10. Lose anyone during the break. Have a good one. Otherwise, I'll be back.